How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome to Season 3 of Bungo Stray Dogs. Despite everybody complaining about how terrible the Bungo Stray Dogs movie is, I am glad we watched it. It assumedly set up this season's villain in the form of Dostoevsky, and was a fun romp that I personally didn't find as confusing as a lot of other people seemed to. It wasn't until I put out that video that I realized just how divisive the movie was among the Bungo Stray Dogs fanbase, so that was definitely very interesting to see. And because of that, I am excited to see not just how Season 3 is, in my opinion, but what you guys think of it as well. I've seen a lot of people say that the movie is where the show drops off. I've seen a lot of people say that Season 3 is where the show finally starts getting good. I've really enjoyed the show so far. Season 2 is currently my favorite one, so I'm excited to see how Season 3 plays out. As long as the show stays fun and relatively ridiculous, I think I'm gonna continue to like it. So let's get into it. Immediately opening with a ridiculous scenario. You got one guy guarding this empty plane. I'm going to assume this is just a regular guy with a gun. When has a regular guy with a gun ever stopped somebody with abilities? At least hire a second guy with a gun so your first guy isn't having a panic attack the whole flight.
The king of the sheep!
King of the sheep, queen in the sheets. That's Chuuya, baby.
Damn monster!
Chuuya just kicked that man's bullet back at him. That is how ineffective a guy with a gun is in this world. Also, that was so cool that it has negated all of the criticism I have thrown at Chuuya over the past 2 seasons. We're starting at a critical blank slate with Chuuya now.
By the way, is there a reason you're mixing hypertension and hypotension medications?
The only tension I need you worrying about is the sexual kind between you and your 11-year-old ability. Specifically, how to stop that. Also, Dazai, what are you doing? If you mix hypertension and hypotension medications, then you're just gonna be left feeling tense.
If you'd like me to, I can prepare something that would end your life peacefully.
You could?
Dazai, that's so easy to come by. Just stand in front of a train. It'll be so quick and painless. Aw, what? It's a little baby afraid of exploding. Grow up.
What would eventually become known as Suribachi City.
They drink metal plating to kill themselves overseas, huh?
You know, it can't be that complete of a guide to suicide if you still haven't done it yet. What, do you keep chickening out at the last chapter?
Straight from the pits of hell. I'll give you a proper report when I get back. What was that?
Oh my god, you'll give him a proper report when you get back from the fucking chiropractor. Jesus Christ, Octagawa's over here trying to throw every disc in Dazai's back out of alignment.
This is perfect. It's just a kid. They're really scraping the bottom of the barrel, those port mafia.
Oh, it's Chuuya. A different guy trying to blow out Dazai's back.
I'm gonna give you 2 choices. Die now, or die after giving the information. Either's fine with me.
You're a terrible interrogator if you're equally fine with both of those options. Like, I get that you're being intimidating right now, but like, try to get some information, right?
Sheesh, what kind of suicidal punk are you?
You're a punk too, you know.
Except unlike you, I'm not just any punk.
That was the most nothing conversation I've ever heard. That conversation was just, you're a punk. No, you are. No, we are.
Arahabaki? How interesting. So that's the target.
You've heard about it then?
Nope, never have.
Only Chuuya could be such a bad interrogator that he ends up giving the victim more information than he gets.
I see. So you're the king of the sheep. Chuuya Nakahara, manipulator of gravity.
I'm not their king, alright?
Chuuya, stop giving him information! Chuuya's over here like, who do you work for? No, who do you work for? Well, since you asked.
So you're a gifted too, huh?
Be careful. This kid controls the gravity of anything he touches.
That is such an oversimplification of Chuuya's powers that it's almost inaccurate.
You've lost your ability to control gravity now.
Oh?
I'm able to nullify the powers of others.
Okay, but like, just hit Dazai. He didn't take away your ability to deliver a sweet roundhouse kick, and you do that more than control gravity.
He got me. Right before you could use your special ability, he kicked me.
Oh my god, my plan worked!
You must be Chuuya Nakahara. Welcome to the Port Mafia.
Thank you for the warm invitation.
Oh shit, they got him cubed!
Are you alright?
Much to my embarrassment and freezing, I feel I could die at any minute.
You're cold? Dressed in all that?
I like how even as a prisoner, Chuuya is willing to make small talk.
This security footage is of the Port Mafia's vault.
Does the Port Mafia deal exclusively in gold? That seems like a huge pain in the ass, doesn't it? Alright, here are your guns. That'll be 100 grand. Alright, cool. What's that? Like 6 bricks of gold? I don't, is that enough? Is that too much? I really don't know. Do you have money? I got a lot of gold. That's pretty much all I can offer you. Are you sure? I'd really rather not have to go to the bank and have them break a brick of gold for me. Doing a lot of skits this video.
That's all the footage we have in our security records. Very few people know about this, and the ones that do are under a gag order.
Sounds like a pretty funny order. Zing!
Tell me, Chuuya, how much do you know about Arahabaki? I'll tell you what I've learned about him.
Did you not want him to answer that question? That seemed pretty unrhetorical when you asked it.
His rage and hatred summoned Arahabaki, and a torrent of black flames annihilated the facility.
Ugh, I love a good rage summoning. I know that sounds sarcastic, but I'm completely serious. I love the idea of someone being so full of hatred that they manifest something physical out of it. There's a really cool short film on YouTube from the director of District 9 called Firebase about this rage god that gets summoned during the Vietnam War, and it's so cool. It's by Oat Studios, it's called Firebase, it's on YouTube. Check it out if that sounds even vaguely interesting.
Boy, you really ought to drink more milk. It might help you get bigger.
Lay off about my size, jackass. I'm only 15 and I'm still growing.
Listen, I love me some pro-milk propaganda, but you two are literally the same height. Honestly, I think Chuuya is actually taller than Dazai. Where are these insults coming from?
You wanna maybe tell me what's going on, asshole?
Sorry, would you mind not talking to me right now? I'm busy breathing.
I'm gonna rip your head off, you suicidal maniac.
Look at Dazai skipping along the stones like he's a fucking bird. Like he's a fucking suicidal little bird.
Put your arms up and slowly turn around.
Check this out. We didn't even have to go hunting for our dinner.
Are you gonna eat this man, Chuuya? That was such a weird vampire thing to say. I guess they don't call him fucking Chuuya for nothing. Oh, this slaps. This goes super hard. I'm glad this show's music is maintaining its trend of getting better with each season. Oh, by the way, did you know I'm reacting to Blue Lock? That's right, Blue Lock is this year's Patreon show, so if you want to see me react to that, make sure you consider subscribing to my Patreon, where you'll get access to exclusive reaction videos not found anywhere else, access to my private Discord server, and access to the recordings of all of the live streams I've done in the past and will do in the future. On top of getting all of that bonus content, you'll be helping out the page a ton, and ensuring that I'm able to keep putting out as many videos as I do. But if Patreon's not really your thing and you still want to support me while getting access to more content, make sure you check out my podcast, Otaku's Anonymous, where me and NC Hammer 23 go over anime we like, talk about our lives, all that good stuff. I also have a second channel called Honestly Brutal, where I make video game and movie analysis videos. The links to all of that will be in the description below. Make sure you check that out if that sounds interesting to you. And now, on to the next one.
First you shoot, then I'll retaliate by blowing your ass all the way over to the next town.
Guy, are you gonna shoot them or not? Do not let him get this close to you. Just because he's monologuing doesn't mean you have to listen to it.
And then we can all call it a day.
What?
Or you could simply trick him into giving you some information.
Do not let him get behind you. This dude rolled up here like they really called in backup over a couple of kids, and then proceeded to be the worst guard in the history of protecting things.
Let me guess, you're with the GSS tactical team, aren't you?
The infamous Gerhardt Security Services.
Oh, put the gun down. It's not like you're gonna use it.
But then you had your subsidies cut off. Now you're a full-blown illegal operation.
That's right. And don't think I'll go easy on you just because you're kids.
You're going so easy on them. You think you're going hard on them right now? Dog, this isn't even medium.
Show us what you got. Go for it.
Oh, what the hell? Since when does Chuuya have gravity powers? This is entirely inconsistent with the powers he's displayed up until now. Other than walking on the ceiling, this is the only actual gravity thing Chuuya has really done.
Care to join your superior on the ground?
Fire! That shrimp is Chuuya Nakahara, the gravity manipulator!
Just say fire. I'm surprised these two haven't full-on escaped with all the time you've spent not shooting them.
All right. This is more than you deserve.
Yeah, I think you got him. Unless you missed. Are you missing? Because if so, you've really got to see an optometrist.
Sudden, massive heat wave. The only thing I could do was try to protect myself with my ability.
Yo, I love Cube Boy. All this guy does is make cubes, but I am totally on board. I don't know why, don't ask me to explain, but I find his power weirdly cool for some reason. Also, is this Octagawa? This power looks a lot like Rashomon. Is that gonna be the twist? That Octagawa is the rage-fueled demon?
It was certainly an interesting story. It's thanks to you. The mystery is finally solved.
I like how Chuuya is just like, yeah, no, I mean, I totally solved the mystery, but what do you think the solution was? No, like, I get it, but I want to make sure you get it before I say the thing I got.
Tell me who's behind it! No way!
What the fuck happened to the budget? It's episode 2, guys! We got like 10 more of these. How did we already run out of money? Why did this show turn into a tabletop role-playing game?
Don't forget our little bet. Remember, we said whoever loses has to obey the winner's orders just like a dog obeys its master.
Dude, anime characters love wagering servitude in bets. Why is this such a common trope in anime? Whoever loses this round has to be the winner's slave for a whole week. How about whoever loses this round gives the winner a little bit of money, you fucking freak?
The strength of your ability is actually your downfall. In fact, it's so strong you never learn to be cunning or think strategically.
Chuuya uses his ability to literally kick bullets out of the air. That is sufficiently cunning and strategic to me.
If you win, then we can call it a day and we'll break off the bet we already made. But if I win, then I get to be your master, giving you doggy commands for life.
Quit trying to make him your slave, you sicko!
What's wrong?
Just shut up for a second, okay?
Oh, look who it is. They're wearing those blue bracelets.
Oh, whoa, these two are cool. Look at these Skate the Infinity characters rolling up in here.
You two fellas are really quite interesting. It's clear that he's the strongest one of your little group by far. Yet he acts like a sheep in the eyes of wolves.
Why would you name your organization the Sheep? That's like joining a gang called the Incels. Like, have some form of self-awareness, right?
So are all the rumors about you actually true then? Have you really abandoned the sheep to become a member of the Port Mafia?
Dude, what kind of punk teenager willingly calls himself a sheep?
You had nobody in the world!
Did that hurt, buddy? That hurt when you smashed your toe just now? Maybe don't be such a follower and you won't be so upset when people leave your crew.
I understand.
Exactly. There's no way you could have seen the sea. If you were inside a giant bowl roughly 2 kilometers wide.
Look at the way Dazai's sitting right now. Dude solves one mystery and all of a sudden he thinks he's L.
You had a bet with Chuuya about who could settle this first, right? Do you think you've won that bet? Because you're the first to find out who is behind it all?
Yeah, actually, those were sort of the exact parameters of the bet, so... Oh my god, that was like a Team 4-star bit.
I figured it out because gods do exist. I'm sure of it.
Can someone tell this guitarist to figure out what fucking note he wants to play? Sounds like the dude who brings a guitar to camp and is like, check it out, I learned this one over the summer. Wait. 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 Wait.
Is me.
Oh shit. Oh wait, that makes so much sense. Is that like his corrupted form? Is this whole prequel situation the origin of Chuuya's corrupted form? That's kind of sick, I dig that. And that is episodes 1 and 2 of season 3 of Bungo Stray Dogs. So far, like a way better opening than season 2's. Season 2 also started with flashbacks, but they were, to me, way less interesting because they involved characters that we just didn't know or care about at the time. Whereas here, at least Dazai is still the focus, at least Chuuya we know and kinda care about. So I don't really mind. It's not that I didn't like that season 2 opened with prequel stuff. It was that I didn't care too much about Oda. Like, you eventually learn to care about him, but by the time you do, he's like 10 minutes from dying. So this is a little more engaging. I don't mind being in this flashback as much as I did the previous season. And we get a nice, pretty noticeable bump in animation quality, which is always appreciated. Music's really good so far. It's just, you know, it's more Bungo, and I'm still enjoying it. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of this season. Obviously, preferably without spoilers. Do you think this is where the show drops off? Is this where it just starts getting good? Or is it just another pretty good season of Bungo Stray Dogs? Let me know down below, and I will see you guys next time.
But now I always seem to freeze the things I love.